When I got to the minor leagues first year, I pitched 5 games in Gulf Coast League. They moved me up to Auburn, finished a year in Auburn, sent me back to Auburn the next year, pitched the next year in Auburn. The third year, well, the first year was a half year. Third year, they sent me to the Midwest League, where I'd actually come out of spring training. I had a calcium deposit under my shoulder blade, so I missed the first month for rehab. So I came up there a month late. Well, when I get up there, I guess I changed my mechanics a little bit and I started having shoulder problems. Well, I didn't want to say anything because I already missed a month, and I was thinking if I can just get through the year and get to the off season, 3 months, I should be fine, something. It got worse and worse and worse. It got to the point where I couldn't even get my arm up, if I went to Walmart or whatever and I tried to reach up and get something off the shelf. I made it through the year. I remember pitching the last game I pitched against the Cubs, their farm team. I drove all the way home that night. As soon as the game was over, I went and got in my truck, and I was mad because I lost, and I was kind of hurting at the same time. So I drove all the way from Battle Creek, Michigan home. I remember telling my dad when I got there, something's going on with my shoulder. I don't know what it is, but it's killing me. And I said, I hope, if I take 3 or 4 weeks off from throwing, maybe it'll feel better. Well, about 3 or 4 weeks rolled around, and it didn't feel any better. It still hurt at night, taking Advil one after the other. So there was a day I was sitting around the house, and I had bought an old truck that I hunted out of, and it had been missing. Like the truck motor had a miss in it. Cranked the truck up, raised the hood, and I was picking up each spark plug wire and seeing if one had melted against the manifold. Well, I picked up the third spark plug wire, and when I did, I picked it up right where it was melted, so it was nothing but wire sticking out. So as that truck was running, it's throwing volts through me, and I can't release it. It's got my hand contracted. Well, it's just, and it felt like I was on that thing for 5 minutes. I probably went on it 5 seconds, but it was throwing volts. And the first thing goes to my mind, I can't open my hand, so I just jumped back, and when I did, I ripped the spark plug wire off the spark plug, so it lost the current. And I remember sitting there and thinking, my arm feels better than it did, and the more I moved it, I didn't have the pain I normally had, and I could feel a little faint pain in my shoulder, but nothing like it was, and I'm thinking, there's no way that just fixed my shoulder. The next morning, I woke up, and I didn't have any pain. And it was almost like, I don't know if this thing, I had a tear in my rotator cuff, and it welded it shut. I don't know what it did, but whatever it did, it fixed it. And I never, till this day, knock on wood, I've never had a shoulder problem since I've done that. And I pitched over 2,000 innings in the big leagues and probably another 400 or 500 in the minor leagues after that.